Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Drawing stuff to ink. That's what I've been doing. So, back like I never left. Inking this up. Okay. So now I gotta ink this one with knowledge and hue. This is the zoom in so you can see it. And this is what I gotta do. This is the fight scene. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, pretty much. This is what we do. This is what we do. Hugh now being 15 years old. Like now he can fight. Training enough with knowledge, yeah. It would make sense that he can fight. But Hugh is literally the embodiment of his parents. His mother is Zioni, his father is Awake, and he's just regular old Hugh. I know, right? The names is like his mother has a crazy name because she's a representation of the universe, and the father has a representation of just being a human because he is just a human. His name is Awake, which is like awake. So the mother being the subconscious mind and the father being the conscious mind, they created Hugh, which is God made flesh. It's like a wish, or the birth coming of reality. So it's like when you have your subconscious mind gets impressed by your conscious mind, like birth or having a child, you can create reality that is for you. So let's say your conscious mind thinks of, you could say, like you want a bag of chips. Like your conscious mind wants a bag of chips. And your subconscious mind believes that a bag of chips is unhealthy. So now your conscious mind would have to get evidence of why the bag of chips would not be unhealthy. And then once gaining active, impressionable evidence, which would activate the reticular activated, I think it's the activated reticular system that records information and gives you evidence. You can pretty much create a Hugh, him, you know. Let's see. But this is what I'm doing. I'm putting it all together. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, so the homework for today. The homework for today. What I'm doing is I'm creating my own comic book because I want a certain type of comic book that I can enjoy. So I decided to just make one. I was like, forget it, man. What's the sense in having this ability to create something if I'm not going to take advantage of it and create something? So I was like, fuck it. I'm going to create something. I mean, fudge it, you know? So I decided to make a comic book. And, you know, God willing, if I really want it bad enough and it comes out really good, I can turn this sucker into a cartoon. And that would be great. I would love to make a cartoon, you know, hire a bunch of people, making money off of the comic, if there is money to be made. If not that, make some money off of whatever I'm making money off of and pay the people to animate this. Like, I know animations cost mad money. Like, I know they cost a lot of money, but it's worth it, you know? Getting your own stuff turned into like a cartoon. What? And I want the animation team to be the same animating team that animated the new Voltron cartoon and the Avatar, because they're the same. That's the same animation team. I just can't remember the name, but I would love them to animate this. That'd be so dope. That'd be so dope. So right about now, I'm looking for the pages before the page I started working on. So page 15 and 14, because this is page 16. So this is page 14. No, this is page 15. See, page 15. This is what it is. And this is Hugh fighting knowledge on page 15. This is page 14 of Hugh training. Let me look at page 14. All right. 15. What is 16? Cool. So now I'm going to take this, I got to ink that. Making sure I ink it right. Yeah, knowledge is that guy. He'll fight you with the staff in his hand and punch you in the chest at the same time, hit you with like a magic blast, or like he did with Hugh not too long ago. He stabbed the sword at him, and Hugh blocked it and tried to lock Knowledge's arm up, because that's what Knowledge taught him. Knowledge lets go of the sword and grabs Hugh's shirt and slams Hugh on his back, because Hugh thought he was going to be slick and try to lock him up. And Knowledge was like, yeah, youngin, I know a lot more than you think. I didn't teach you everything. So that's what he did. He pretty much got him in like a little backwards, how do you say, submission and stuff. Yeah, submission and stuff. All right, so what I want to do here is I'm going to erase this part a little bit, and I'm going to add this part because that's the other arm. That's the arm that's going to be on top. It makes sense if it was. And then shoulder. Cool. Okay, bet that works. And now shirt. This is right before they go to the market and fight the dragon. A lot of people don't realize, yeah, because I've been uploading pages that I'm working on and pages that are finished. I still have to color it once it's all lined up and drawn out and inked and stuff. I have to color it. So it's like, yeah, I don't have a team to do a comic book. I said I was going to do it myself because ain't nobody going to do it for you. Ain't nobody going to come here to save you. It's either you do it and get it done, or it doesn't get done at all, unless you got the money to do it. But then you still have to find the right people, because there's talent out there that can draw up your comic book for you. And then you got yourself. If you got the means, like I wrote the story, I edited the story, I drew up the ideas, the character designs, I did all of that. Then after that, I just started drawing the comic book. Like it took me a while to want to draw the comic book. Like I did not want to draw it because it was so much work. I was like, damn, I wrote it and I edited everything and I put it in comic book format. Why do I have to draw it? I could just hire someone to draw it. Then I thought to myself, I'm like, it's not as easy finding artists. Like you can find some, but you want a particular type of art style if you want it to look a certain way, and that's going to be hard. That's going to be hard. And then finding people that know how to read comic pages to pretty much draw the pages for you. That's not always going to be easy to find either, because not everybody knows how to do this stuff. And then a lot of people are still new to drawing, so them drawing is going to be, they're gonna have like a amateurish way style of, like a really amateurish way of style of drawing. But art is art. It speaks volumes no matter who you are, no matter how you draw. But you know, everybody has a particular thing that they're looking for. Like I was looking for a particular type of art style, and me settling with mine is what I'm doing. So I'm cool with that, because it's not like I don't know how to draw. I'm really good at drawing. You know, this is my first time drawing a comic book, so as people make it appear, you know? So I was like, you know what? Shit, it's my first comic book. Why not give it a try? I drew a children's book. I can draw a comic book. And I drew two children's books on top of it. Two children's books on top of that, like activity books that teaches children how to do math. Not do math, but one of them teaches children how to count time and with an analog clock. And the other one teaches children how to color. And it's a coloring book. Yeah, the adventures of Sammy and Tammy. fully illustrated, fully colored. Well, the second book isn't colored because Sammy and Tammy meet the color critters, and the book has to be colored because the land was they had a land that was in full that would the color was stolen from their land, and so Sammy and Tammy had to help them color their land again, which is a pretty cool book. It's a children's book. I have fun making it, and it's a 5 book series. I only made 2 books. I still got to make 3. I still in the works of 3 more. I enjoyed that at that time, but man, getting the PDF file to make the book size for Amazon. Oh boy, that was a learning lesson. That was a real learning lesson, man. I learned a lot on this journey of being an artist, like just drawing what I want to draw and all this other stuff. But yeah, this is just a small introduction to the comic. Look, it gets intricate. Like this is the simple part. Him training with knowledge on how to fight and then going to the market. Like there's a whole backstory on how this happened, which is the beginning of the book. Hugh's parents was like, I guess you could say, killed by his uncle, which is his name is Ziho, but it's another way of saying the ego because he is the representation of the ego. And before he became the ego, he was the super ego, you know. But this is just a small glimpse of it. This isn't even the full thing. It's just pieces. When I draw out the second, it's like I got 16 issues written up, ready to be drawn. This is me just taking advantage of drawing the first book. And then I'm going to see where the second book takes me, and I'll start drawing the second book eventually. Because you can't wait forever to do things. If you want something done, do it. Don't wait for people. Just do it. Just get it started. And I believe eventually you'll have people that may want to help because it's like if you build it, they'll come. So this is my way of building it. And if someone comes, then someone comes.